Hello, all of you beautiful people. How are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. Today's video is going to be all about my magical powders that I put in my smoothies, okay? I've showed you guys my smoothies, okay? Ever since I smoothie recipes, I've started studying a little bit about natural foods and natural healing and all kinds of stuff like that, right? So, you know that I have had issues with my knees and whatnot, so I know that I need collagen. So I've been doing collagen supplementation, and it's been, you know, definitely making a difference because people, if you go and study up on proper collagen and how it works, it's and plant collagen don't work, okay? So this is where my vegetarian and vegan friends, you're screwed, okay? I can't help you because plant collagen cannot heal. The one and only thing that can heal tendons and ligaments in a human body is collagen, okay? So the collagen that I'm using is this one, and I get it from the vitamin shop, okay? I'm sure you can get it online. Just want to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is the one I use. It comes in a powder form. It really tastes like nothing, and it's got a scoop in there. And they say for natural health or for, you know, their supplement suggestion is 1 scoop a day. Well, Miranda doesn't do 1 scoop a day because I want my tendons rebuilt and I want my skin cells rebuilt and I want anti-aging and, you know, all of that stuff. So people, but here's a very, very, very important thing that we have discovered, and I don't know if I've put it in my previous videos or not, but it's about 2 months ago that we came upon this little bit of information. So collagen synthesis in your body, okay, does not occur without vitamin C. So you can drink 600 scoops of these, but if you do not get vitamin C in alongside your collagen, the collagen is not going to do the work it's supposed to do. Another video I want to make actually, and I mentioned that on the group, is something called, I'm going to call the video Inside or On Top. Because there's some products that you guys are so determined to put on your skin and it doesn't penetrate your skin, and it would be more beneficial for you to actually consume the product as opposed to putting it on your skin. So I'm going to start with just showing you guys the powders that I actually put inside my smoothies and what I picked up. I'll put the link to all the info and everything down yonder in the yonder bar, you know. So the powders that I currently have, because, you know, it's expensive to start out with, but if it's something that I just want to open this thing because I want to show you how it's packaged, okay? So when you start out with your powders, it's obviously expensive. I think this all stuff was like over $100, okay? But the amount of powder that's in here, people, is going to last you years, okay? So it's not like, oh my God, I spent $100 and it's going to be finished in a couple of months, okay? These things are huge. So where I got my products from is from a place called Sunburst Superfoods. So I love the way they package their stuff. It's all organic, okay? Their products are all organic. They package it in something like a brown paper bag, and then on the inside it's like foil, okay? And it's vacuum sealed when you get it, okay? So once you open it, you got to make sure the stuff cannot be anywhere in the sun, cannot be in the heat. It's got to be low temperatures, and you got to make sure it's properly sealed, okay? Because you lose all the value of the product if you let it open or if you put it in a clear container. So first thing, pomegranate juice, okay? When you go on the site, I'm going to give you some information on this, but they have a lot more detailed information on the products, what they do, blah, 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 okay? So the first powder I got is the pomegranate juice, and this is one that I need to talk to you guys about because there's information that's not on the website that I have to tell you guys about. If you don't want to end up, if your husband's going to use this, okay, got to tell you about this. Okay, so pomegranate juice is the first one I got. The other one is organic wheat grass juice powder, okay? Notice this, organic wheat grass juice powder, not organic wheat grass powder, okay? Difference, talk about that. So that's the next one I got, and I put all of these in my smoothie. One smoothie gets a teaspoon of that. I drink 2 smoothies a day. Every one of those 2 smoothies gets a teaspoon of every single one of these powders, okay? The other one is mangosteen, organic raw mangosteen powder. This is what it looks like. Love this stuff. Okay, I'm like, I've got to tell you all about these. It's obviously not going to be in one video. I'm just going to show you first what I got, and then I'll tell you why I got them. The other thing is organic raw cocoa nibs, cacao nibs, however you want to say it. We say cocoa in South Africa, but I know you guys say cacao. Okay, and this one, this is a very, very important thing, okay? The organic raw noni powder. This stuff smells freaking awesome. When you open it, I swear to God, it makes me think of chocolate. It's like it gives you that same sensation when you smell that, when you smell chocolate. Okay, then, and also, I think the reason might be the noni powder is a mood-enhancing type thing as well, just like chocolate, okay? And then the other one I have is the organic mixed berry, what's it called? Mixed berry super blend, okay? So now what I did, now you know all the stuff that I have. Now I'm going to tell you all about it. In case all of you guys do not want to listen to my yapping of why I decided on these products, because obviously I've been researching what is good for and what's working for what and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to start out with the pomegranate one, because this is a very important one. If you don't use this right, something seriously can go wrong. Okay, so I'm going to grab that first. And then after this, if you don't want to listen to the rest of what I say, you can just go on the website and they've got everything, you know, printed out for you, what it does. But this one, the pomegranate juice, is very important. Okay, so most of these things have antioxidants in them, okay, so I'm not even going to bother you, like every single one of them has antioxidant properties. So here it is, the pomegranate juice, okay, the reason I got it for is this cancer-fighting trio of substances work together to combat free radicals and protect the body from cell damage, okay. So the product that's in there that's doing all of this is called ellagic acid. I don't know how, ellagic acid, I don't know how you would pronounce that, okay? Ellagic acid is a phytonutrient that is in a class of antioxidant called tannins. Now you know about tannins in the red wine and you know all of those things that's good for you, right? So it's an anti-carcinogenic type thing, okay? Benefits, I don't want to miss a thing, okay? So I've got my notes, okay? So, so the benefits of what pomegranate juice does for you. Fighting free radicals, protecting the body from cell damage, and that's where the anti-aging part comes in, okay? The more cell damage you have, obviously the faster you age, right? So, slowing premature aging, regulating blood pressure, prevents hardening of the arteries, helps with bad cholesterol levels, okay? And slowing and fighting against any types of cancer, okay? They also say may prevent dental plaque, but that ain't going to happen unless you chew the thing, okay? So this is just going to go in your system. Elasticity, okay, maintains elasticity of healthy skin and increased blood flow to the heart. Okay, so here's the thing though, people. Okay, and this is no joke. This is not just a natural thing. Pomegranate juice, okay, it's also a libido enhancing type product, especially in males. It does nothing for females. It doesn't do anything for a female's libido. But for a male's libido, it does, okay? This stuff is so strong, there's been cases reported, let's say reported, okay, of people who used pomegranate juice alongside Viagra and ended up in the hospital with, what's it called, priapism? I'll put the word here, because if you don't know what it is, please don't make me explain what it is, okay? Just go Google it, okay? So this stuff is so potent that girls, females that's watching this, if you guys are making smoothies for your men, if you guys are putting pomegranate juice powder into the smoothies, okay, the male in your life cannot have this if they are planning on using Viagra on that same day, okay? It's not a good thing. It's a health risk. It's something that you don't want to end up, you know, going to hospital with something that went up and never came back down. You could cut it off here. I basically showed you guys all the powders. If you're not interested in why I chose the powders, stop the video right after the pomegranate juice powder. The most important ones for me, if you only want to get two, is the noni powder as well as the wheatgrass juice powder. There's a huge difference between wheatgrass powder and wheatgrass juice powder. The wheatgrass juice powder is 10 times more potent than the wheatgrass powder, because if they just grind it, like if you go into a little store and you get your little wheatgrass shot with your shooter or whatever, okay, they don't give you any of the plant, right? There's nothing in the plant. All the stuff is in the juice. So they put it through the squeezy thingy. They give you the juice. It's like a little quarter cup or whatever. Okay, this stuff is so concentrated because it's dry that 1 teaspoon of this powder equals a cup. It's a lot of money to invest in one go. So if you can you want to buy it in sporadically or whatever, the first two that I would go for is the wheatgrass one as well as the noni powder. The noni powder for me is very, very important because it is something that, let me give you all the information on that. Okay, hold on. Made my lists. There's my wheatgrass. I'll take that one out so I can talk to you guys about that. The mangosteen one is also very good, but the noni one is the most important thing for me. Because I'm telling you something. 3 days ago, I got up and I knew I was coming down with a cold. And it's like, oh God, that's the last thing I need. I haven't had a cold in a very long time, and I really didn't feel like having a cold. So I literally doubled my dose. I did 2 huge honkin' teaspoons of noni powder in both my smoothies. So I ended up with 4 of them, okay? 2 days after, my cold's gone, okay? So let me quickly give you the information on the noni powder, what it's good for. Okay, they say it's been called the queen of health plants, okay? Provides support for a healthy immune system. It contains a unique polysaccharide that facilitates normal cell tissue growth, okay? So supporting the immune system. The production of T cells is critical for immune system support, and our organic raw noni powder supercharges the body, creating an environment for healthy T cell growth. Noni also acts as an antiseptic, utilizing 2 vital substances, limonene and anthraquinones, to aid in boosting compromised immune systems, okay? So this stuff actually helps to strengthen and multiply your white blood cells so that you can actually fight disease from within. Because all of you guys know, when you have a cold, the crap the doctor gives you doesn't make the cold better. It only helps you to survive until the cold goes, okay? Most medications, most medicines that the doctor gives you only ever treats the symptoms. It doesn't take the disease out of your body, okay? So you've got a cold and you've got all these germs floating around, this virus floating around in your body, but your body is the thing that actually fights the virus. The medication that he's giving you is basically to control the symptoms. He'll give you maybe an anti-nose clogging thing, you know, and an anti-cough syrup, and an anti-fever, and an anti-this, that. But none of the shit he gives you is actually healing your body, okay? This stuff, the noni powder, is working on multiplying and giving you healthy blood cells, because white blood cells is the thing that fights disease. Overall, okay? If you have a low white blood cell count, you're pretty much screwed, okay? There's a difference between building white blood cells and immune support. Most antioxidant type things like blueberries that you eat and all the berries that you eat and the antioxidant type fruits and vegetables that you get are immune boosting, I would say, okay? They don't actually build the immune system up. The antioxidants kind of help you to fight, you know, whatever, fight the germs. But the noni powder is different than just the ones with the normal antioxidants, okay? It doesn't just aid this and that and the other thing and kind of help get good stuff in your body and make you healthy. This actually builds your white blood cells. That's why I took that one. Okay, so let's see. I've got a list of the things that it does. Okay, it's a very, very long list, but I'm not going to list the whole thing. The most important things to me, okay? Beneficial in strengthening the white blood cells, strengthening the digestive system, reduce symptoms of allergies, promoting a strong libido. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing that you cannot take with the noni powder. I haven't found anything. I've done the research or anything. There's nothing that react with the noni powder. So the noni powder is a safe product for a strong libido. Okay, it also is known for decreasing chronic pain, helps reduce the symptoms of arthritis, depression, okay, helps fight depression and enhances mood. And remember I told you guys that when I smell it, there's something, I love smelling it. There's something in it, or the smell of it reminds me of the same thing when you smell cacao powder, okay? It's the same kind of thing. So it's anything that has those same things in it, the chocolate and stuff that gives you the mood enhancing kind of thing. I smell it in the noni powder. So there's definitely something to that. Okay, okay, helps improve memory and mental acuity. That's also a good thing at my age. Okay, so let's quickly pop over. No, I can't. We're at 20 minutes. I'm going to stop the video and I'll just do this, my magic powders number 1 and then magic powders number 2, and I'll continue on. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.